Walking Dead is one of the biggest TV series that we have ever had, and it's time to discuss some more sets that could have happened in LEGO if it wasn't PG. So welcome back to LEGO Access as we look at and discuss the future of LEGO themes, LEGO sets, and to see what ones we could get. Now, in The Walking Dead, we know it's not likely to happen, but it's a fun idea anyway, so come with me as I discuss my sets for Season 9 and Season 10. So before we get into it, as always, make sure to subscribe, like, join the Discord, reach out on Twitch or Twitter, and join the gang. So basically, I just want to thank you guys for the last couple of weeks. I mean, we've hit some new highs on the channel, and it's time to discuss another set. So let's dive straight into it. So Season 9 and Season 10, that's basically for The Walking Dead. That's basically the Whisperers arc and all of that stuff. So I come up with 5 sets for the Season 9, 5 sets for Season 10, and hopefully you guys agree with me. So firstly, Hilltop. Obviously I think they have the whole bombardment by the Whisperers in Season 9. So the Hilltop Community Defense is what I would call it. It sort of brings to life the fortified settlement of Hilltop. It features its iconic gate, it would feature the surrounding walls, and it will include the detailed interiors of the key buildings like the museum and the mansion where Maggie lives, and the Barrington House used for the community gatherings. The gate can open and close, and I would say the wall features lookout towers for the Hilltop guards. So the accessories included in this could be like farm elements, weapon racks and supplies obviously. And the main figures I would include in this is Maggie, Daryl, Michonne, all of the Hilltop residents, several of them just like generic Hilltop residents to use, and then the Whisperers disguised among walkers. So that kind of allows for a dramatic defense scenarios as the community protects itself from the Whisperer attacks. Now I would definitely price this set quite high. I'm going to do this in dollars just because that's probably a bit easier for everybody, but $250 maybe is probably where I'd say it, and maybe to make this set as big as possible and to look as grand as possible for me, I would set this one as 2,500 set pieces. Now, you can't go through Season 9. I know it's a Whisperer's arc and you do that stuff, but the first 5 episodes, I mean, one, I don't like the way that they sort of ended it. I still need to watch the Rick and Michonne series and do all of that stuff, but the bridge battle. Now, the bridge battle is just so iconic throughout this. It kind of recreates the intense and pivotal battle at the bridge with a detailed set. It includes a large, maybe intricate bridge over a body of water, so a river, with surrounding forest elements, and the bridge is designed to appear partially damaged, maybe a function in it where you can sort of open up half of the bridge, drop down into the water maybe. But many figures of Rick, I would put maybe Michonne in there, Maggie in there, Daryl in there. Sort of comes with the weapons and tools along with several saviors. Although Carol and Ezekiel as well, they're the ones running there. It could be cool way to include them. And then you got the saviors and the walkers to sort of stage the conflict as well. And then I would include Dynamite Rig, so to stipulate the bridge destruction, a raft, forest animals, just to sort of capture the high stakes and action of the series turning point and Rick just leaving the show. You know, I never watched it live, but I did see that I think he announced it before he left Andrew Lincoln, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think maybe he should have just left it. But the pieces I would say for this is 1,200. The price is 120. That is what I would say for this. The third one that I would say is the Whisperers Camp. So this sort of provides just a glimpse into the series, the mysterious world of the Whisperers, includes various tents, maybe makeshift barricades, campfire setups, just detailed forest elements to enhance the camp's secretive and camouflage look. And this will just have Alpha, Beta, Lydia, maybe some Whisperers in there. This could have cooking stuff, animal skulls, other scavenged items, and it just allows fans to recreate scenes of the Whisperers, menacing presence. This is probably going to be a smaller set, this one, only 800 pieces, but definitely that would be one there. Alexandria, you can never go through a sort of series or a sort of one of these episodes where I talk about one of the series if you don't talk about Alexandria, and the ones that I would say for this, I would say that it will be a comprehensive model of just the safe zone in Alexandria, which features the community's protective walls, several resident houses, the iconic windmill, the infirmary. The walls can be open to reveal the exterior of the community, showing gardens, walkways, various living spaces. And in this season, it would have Michonne, Judith, Negan, because they're the ones who are usually there, and several like Alexandria residents along with walkers to like stimulate like breaches and stuff they could get, so gardening tools, weapons, stuff like that. This would be the biggest set, I would say, 3,000 pieces, $300, but definitely Alexandria is one you've got to get in there. The Oceanside attack as well. So obviously Oceanside sort of pushed aside a lot on this after the whole Saviors, Negan being the main bad guy, but depicting the Oceanside community, I would say it includes like, you know, the beach element, defensive walls, cabins, stuff like that. You've got Rachel, Cindy, Aaron, several Oceanside residents, as well as walkers for the dynamic conflict scene. So fishing, stuff like that. Again, it's just the attack scenario that you're showing here with 1,000 pieces, $100, obviously. Now, going into sort of the end of this maybe, or just like joining it together, you've got the Kingdom Fair, which obviously is massive. You've got, I just want to like sort of capture in this like all of the different bases and home places for all of the different characters in it as well, because for the later seasons, obviously Alexandria is the only one left and is barely surviving, and Hilltop's like basically destroyed and the kingdom's abandoned and stuff like that. But the Kingdom Fair obviously would have the Ezekiel, Carol, Jerry, Henry, and then obviously it would also have the Whisperers as well walking around. And I mean, you would have, you'd have Alpha just like hidden away, stealing Henry and talking to Lydia and doing all this stuff. And I would say this is going to be a big set as well, maybe 1,500 pieces, $150, but definitely I'll include that. Additionally, Daryl's motorcycle chase, maybe you can include that as well. Just include the Daryl Whisperer and a couple of walkers and do stuff for that as well. And then you've got Negan's escape from Alexandria. You've got the radio tower encounter. You've got Alpha's border. And then for season 10, you would have stuff like the Reapers starting to come there. Maggie showing up right at the end to deal with the Whisperers. Beta's death. Lots of Alexandria stuff there as well. I think season 10 sort of failed a little bit, just because it was just the ending of it wasn't quite as hype as the ending of season 9, and season 11 was decent, but it was alright, you know. It wasn't like anything marvelous, but it was a good end to a great series. And you know, maybe one day they'll come back and do season 12 with everyone. But yeah, so just to run you guys through Hilltop, the Bridge Battle, Whisperers Camp, Alexandria Safe Zone, Oceanside Attack, the Kingdom Fair, Daryl's motorcycle chase, Negan's escape, and stuff like that. That's definitely what I would include. Let me know what you guys would include for The Walking Dead. Obviously, I know that's been a long time since it, so maybe no one wants The Walking Dead anymore, or everyone wants The Walking Dead. But let me know what you guys would include in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Lego bricks, creativity unleashed. Step inside our world.